general reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Cross Watchers. I hope everyone is doing great this week. I'm Jamie Zebra 23. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love all of your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Please keep them coming. Oh, yes. Somebody either wants to give you something or ask you for a favor. This could have to do with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Some of you could be going on a trip. You've overcome somebody's negativity or attempts on you. There's a confusion here. There's a spiritualist confused why nothing works against you, Scorpio. Definitely spiritual attack. Somebody's confused why none of the attacks work. Somebody's confused why you guys are in this cool, calm, and collected energy. There could have been chaos magic sent to you recently, Scorpio, and you're at peace. Yeah, somebody could have sent you some chaos, but like your life is so peaceful. You could be hearing from a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that wants to get back together. There's also a big emphasis on Taurus. Cancer, Pisces, or a fellow water sign wants to be with you. Or you could be confused about a fellow water sign and like what's going on. Okay, first things first. Somebody may feel like they cannot make a life with you. For whatever reason, maybe they don't want to tell you, maybe they feel indebted to you, maybe they feel guilty because maybe you've sacrificed a lot for them. Maybe you're feeling like this too. Maybe this is you, Scorpio, that's feeling like, hey, listen, you've been really, really good to me. Kind of like those people that are on that TV show, what's it? Love After Lockup. So like, how the inmates, they're in jail and the people, their significant other on the outside, their pen pal, they're sending them money, they're buying them stuff, they're, supporting them, making plans for when they get out of jail, shelling out all this money, then they get out and then they treat the girl like dirt and they end up not being together. So someone could feel like, wow, you like held me down, or when I was at my lowest, or while I was getting my divorce, or while I was this, or when I was homeless, you let me stay, like stuff like that. So somebody may feel like, okay, I'm going to fake it till I make it only because I don't want to act ungrateful. Somebody could be causing you to maybe want to leave them so they don't have to leave you. So just be aware of this. Keep in mind, this could be vice versa, cross watchers. So maybe this is you, Scorpio, who's trying to like leave somebody. You're trying to do stuff to push them over the edge to the point of where maybe they're like, oh, I don't want to be with you. Maybe somebody's, that movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Somebody may be trying to make you leave them before they leave you. Now, you've got very good news coming. Very fulfilling news coming. Your dreams are coming true. A lawyer could be coming and bringing you some good news. A miracle is happening. A dream is coming true. Let's see what else. Very good news is coming. It's saying just be careful here. Manage some resources wisely. It's saying something about a son. Be careful with your son. Be careful. I'm getting son. Be careful with your son. What about this? Somebody could be saying lack of supervision. Okay, so now, let's say you have a son or a daughter that's excelling. Let's say that you have a son or a daughter that is special, important. Everybody's kids are special and important, yes. But let's say, you got that it child, they got it going on. There could be some people mad because their child isn't an it child, right? Maybe they've got a more introverted child, or they've got this child or that child, or it could be maybe somebody's mad because your child is an introvert and they, get straight A's and they do everything they're supposed to do and they're on the honor society and whatever else. There could be a situation here where people are mad, so they're making phone calls and accusations, hoping to affect this child's life negatively. So just watch out for people targeting your child, bullying your child. Could be other adults, could be their own teachers. Could be frenemy energy here. Maybe your child's in college. Definitely a teacher. There's a teacher. Okay. This is getting a little specific. Listen up. There could be a situation here, Scorpio, where maybe your child hangs out with the teacher, or maybe the teacher has children that's your child's age and they hang out. This teacher could be really, really envious of your child, and this teacher could be trying to get information about you or about people around you through your child. So just be careful. Whoever this teacher is, they maybe don't like your family. Like maybe they never did. There's some sort of rivalry or something. I don't know. Something here about that. Maybe there is no rivalry. Maybe they created one. Like maybe there was never anything, but they created one. Just protect your kids. Talk to your kids. I had to talk to my youngest about this like 3 years ago, about be careful of two-faced people. Be careful of people that walk up and say, "Oh, hi, good morning. So how's your mommy or daddy doing? Is your daddy still working over there? What does your mommy do again?" Yeah. So warn your kids about people like that. So you do have somebody that wants to marry you. This could be an Aries, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, or a Capricorn, or a Scorpio. Somebody like with this Devil card here, they could be wanting to marry you or be tied to you for reasons of gain, for notoriety. Reading specials are $25. I offer same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I also have 2 other channels, Missing in Action Tarot and Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that'd be super duper lovely. I do have spell work on the second page of my only website, jamiezebra23.com. Yep. Okay, so here's what's up. So, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Crosswatchers, we've got advancement. Career growth can be expected in your field of work. Opportunities are coming your way, so don't waste your time and improve your finances. And then watch out. There could be more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. So be careful. Somebody could maybe be like, "Oh, there's a successful idiot over here. Let me use them and abuse them." Somebody may feel like you're not very smart or that you're naive or they can outspox you. Be careful. Feast. It's time to celebrate your hard work. And even your small wins, an unexpected income or pay raise is on the horizon. So somebody may see you feasting and want to be a part of this. Somebody's sizing you up like you are successful and they want to come in. So you know how like Kevin Federline, what he did to Britney Spears? You could have somebody who's lurking around. This could be a man, this could be a woman, but yeah, you have a Kevin Federline lurking around the corners. Be careful. We have someone is doing black magic juju work on you. And then we have unintentional. They don't realize they are sending you the evil eye. Words, actions. And then we have somebody's trying to cause you, Scorpio, to lose out on an opportunity. This could literally, I'm getting it again. Like, yes, this could be somebody who's doing this to you, but somebody could be doing this to your child. Some of you have, like, maybe your kid is in sports, maybe your kid plays an instrument, I don't know, but something about your child excelling in some way. There's something to where some of you have very gifted children, maybe they speak 6 languages. You know, there's something about like I want to just be able to speak freely and say what I'm getting without offending anyone. Now, we are all important. God has a plan for all of us, right? So there's nobody that's less important than someone else. Some of you maybe have a child that's going places. You know how when you're like in school and you know for sure somebody's, you know, they're not going to be around here for long. They're going places in life. Like somebody's not like the others. Like somebody is too big it's given the vibe of a big fish in a small pond. So if you have a child that's a big fish in a small pond, so they would need to find a lake or an ocean, because this big fish in this small pond, this growing fish, it can't stay here. They're too big. So somebody might see your child as that. Maybe, maybe the adult has never been a big fish ever, has always been a small fish in a small town. And, never went anywhere, but somebody's child is. So this person knows that their own children will be just like them and never go anywhere. So they're mad that somebody else's child is going to do big things, kind of vibe. And I know that's so toxic and disgusting, and I don't even like saying stuff like that, but there's something here where maybe some of you, it's kind of like this. Grandmama was an alcoholic, granddaddy was an alcoholic, the nieces and nephews going to be alcoholics, the grandbabies are going to be alcoholics. We're all going to be, or we're all small-minded, small-town people, and we ain't going nowhere, never. Like, kind of. But then there's, so-and-so's kid who's probably going to own a company someday, going to, do something amazing, going to, find a cure for cancer, and they can't have that. They're like, if my kid ain't doing that kind of vibe. And that was my impression of a Southern accent, so nobody get offended. All right, guys, JamieZebra23.com to ciao for now. Love you long time. I do go live every night from 9 p.m. Central Time Zone to 10:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. Join me. JamieZebra23.com to ciao for now. Love you long time. Hey, Jennifer Grimm.